Good day. My name is Craig Sensei, and I am here with a wonderful new Communication Master Workshop, 10-part comprehensive series. The first step we're going to talk about are self-introductions. Self-introduction is normally our first chance and impression we get to make to any person. And the biggest mistake we can make during these chances is to think. Because if we don't know ourselves well enough already to introduce to others, if we have to think and take time to figure out what we want to say, and if we happen to make any mistake by leaving out important information or saying something unnecessary, all of these elements create a bad impression. They create an image of lack of confidence, lack of preparation, and in business or important encounters, a lack of professionalism. That is why the most important aspect of any self-introduction in any situation is to be prepared. How? By thinking ahead and mostly practice. Let me give you an example. Hey, Craig, why don't you introduce yourself? Okay, my name is Craig. Oh, I'm a teacher. What else should I say? I live in Manila, the Philippines. My hobbies are surfing and dancing. What else? You can see that doesn't sound very professional. It doesn't sound very confident. I'm constantly thinking of what I should say next. So remember, we need to practice and know what we're going to say. A self-introduction won't be a speech. It will be short, to the point, and carefully worded. There are plenty of time to tell stories or experiences about parts of our self-introduction or life. But we want to focus on a few main basic principles and save storytelling to after the introduction, if there is time. The main elements of self-introductions are common among most situations. All of them include our name and likely our position, our job title, our school major, or our college. If we're a very young person, junior high school or high school, maybe what year student they are. But each of these three situations require different needs and information to be successful. So let's look at each of these separately. Keep in mind again, a good self-introduction should normally last only 30 seconds. Possibly even less, and normally not too much more. Certain situations might allow for a longer introduction, but as mentioned, more details can always be added later. So it's a good rule, keep your introduction short to save time, especially if there are many people all needing to introduce themselves. Okay, the first situation we're going to speak about are personal encounters. And in personal introductions, there are several elements most common with a good introduction. Your name, your position or job, your family, if you are single, it's fine to just say that, where you live, and possibly where you are from, if you're speaking to someone from a different country, your hobbies or interests, and if time, any current personal project or hobby you're working on. The next situation we're going to talk about are business, also academic situations, encounters. And in those cases, you'd want to modify your personal introduction to be more focused on a professional type of introduction. New business contacts aren't interested in your hobbies. They probably don't need to know about your family situation either. So it's more important to give information that applies to your current work atmosphere and responsibilities, such as your name, your position or your job responsibilities. What do you do or what are you in charge of? Your experience. How long have you worked at this company or done this same type of work? Your education background, especially if your academic background matches or somewhat matches your current work. Adding that is an additional benefit. And if you have time, any current company business project that you or your company are working on. The last situation we're going to be speaking about are social events like parties, functions, etc. Again, you're going to want to give your name and your position or job. Third, you're going to want to talk about how you know about this party or event. Maybe you're a friend or a coworker of the host or another person who is invited. Possibly you belong to a group that sponsors or is attending this event. Lastly, if you have time, you might want to talk about any goal or interest that you have at this party or event. Why did you come here? Do you want to network, meet new people, learn more about this event topic? Okay, as you can see, there are some overlaps and similarities with these three different self-introductions, but there are also important differences. So similar to having three different business cards to pass out to prospective new clients or associates, for example, if you had three different jobs, you want to give each contact the correct information. It's the same with self-introductions. You want to be as ready as possible with whatever you will say. Just as simple as taking a business card out of your pocket and handing it to them. You want to be a self-introduction ninja, ready for any situation that comes along. You know to not cross a busy street if there's many cars and a lot of traffic. You know what to say or ask in a supermarket if you're looking for a certain food or product. It's the same with self-introductions. You need to already know what you will say. Practice that short 30-second speech and definitely not think. Anytime you have a chance to meet anyone. And when you do, you simply reply to them with your practice speech and you will appear super confident, very prepared, and someone they want to be friends with or someone they want to do business with. Remember, you only get one chance to make a first impression. So make it your best. This is Craig Sensei with our first series, Self-Introductions in our Communication Master Workshop. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.